Go.
So for part 4 of the industry outlook presentation, we're going to be talking about CBRE's strengths, their weaknesses, and also their strengths and weaknesses versus one of their top competitors. And for the second part, we're going to be talking about a financial analysis of CBRE. So one of CBRE's biggest strengths is the fact that they have a lot of market share in the United States, as well as being ranked a Fortune Top 500 company. Another strength they have is the fact that they have over 35,000 employees to deliver top quality management in the industry. One of their biggest weaknesses, however, is the fact that they are heavily dependent on the US markets. Therefore, they're at a disadvantage with other commercial real estate firms that tend to be international. So one of those firms is Cushman & Wakefield. CBRE and Cushman & Wakefield both have a vast amount of services and offer top quality management as well as heavy market share. However, CBRE's uniqueness is the fact that they are ranked as the highest commercial real estate company in the world, while Cushman & Wakefield is in over 70 plus countries. Therefore, Cushman & Wakefield, if they're not doing good in one of the markets, they can turn and take the resource out of that market and put it into others. The second part we're going to be looking at is a financial analysis of CBRE. The first one we chose for activity was asset ratio, and you get that by taking the total current assets divided by the total current liabilities, and this helps determine how well a company is at paying off their short-term obligations as well as their short-term expenses. Now, an average number in this industry for this is 1.2 to 2. And from 2015 to 2017, they were a little under the proper mark for this. However, they are trending in the right direction. For leverage, you take your total debt divided by your total equity. And as you can see, from 2015 to 2017, they were anywhere from 0.96 all the way down to 0.49. And the debt equity ratio determines how aggressive a company is in using its debt to finance their business. So if you get to a number around 2, you might be worried about defaulting or possibly bankruptcy. So if you're an investor looking in, that's kind of the ideal number to look at. However, CBRE is stable in this field. And for the last part, for profitability analysis, we took a few different numbers from 2017, and the first number we got was the after-tax return on equity, which was 17%. Now the industry average is anywhere from 15 to 20, so they're right in the middle of the pack there. And then the one on the bottom hand of your screen here, operating margin. Basically what this is for operating margin is for every dollar CBRE earns, it means they get 8 cents of profit. So that number seems like it could be kind of low, but it is actually pretty normal and pretty average for it to be 8%. And it is kind of relative for what kind of industry you are in. So after taking these 3 analysis of CBRE, they would maybe want to be a little bit better in some departments of their financing. However, they are stable and look like they're going to be good going forward into the future.